This is ESPN ESPORTS. I'm Arda Ocal. We got some more details and specifics as it pertains to Echo, the 30-second hero in Overwatch. Looks crazy, let me tell you, especially Echo's ultimate. So, TimTheTatman had a live stream starting on Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. He was joined by Jeff Kaplan of Activision Blizzard to break down all of Echo's abilities and Echo's gameplay. So let's basically go down the list on exactly what we know about Echo's abilities, etc. 200 HP, so that's a little bit more than Tracer. Echo is a DPS player. I know a lot of people were saying, I hope that Echo is a support player, but Echo is a DPS player. Jeff Kaplan did say, though, that there are a lot of tanks and supports in development, so you can look forward to that. Even though Echo is a DPS player, there are tons of supports and tanks in development, according to Jeff Kaplan. Primary fire is a slow projectile, 3 bullets, 17 damage in each, and they fire out of Echo's fingers. So that is the primary fire, left click for Echo. Right click is a sticky bomb. So Echo fires 6 bombs, 5 impact damage for all of them. They will stick onto walls, they will stick onto enemies, any surfaces, and then 30 for the explosion itself. And I believe the short delay is a second. I believe it's a second when the explosion happens. So sticky bomb is the right click. The shift is a fly for 3 seconds, a little bit of a hang glider motion there. TimTheTatman was playing Echo throughout the entire stream and said that the mobility was definitely noticeable. A very fast, very fluid character with motion in mind. The E is a focusing beam, and this is the one that you're going to want to pay attention to, especially when a target is below half damage. So there is a 20-meter range on the focusing beam. There is a 2.5 second duration, and it's normally 50 DPS, but if the target is below half damage, it skyrockets to 200 DPS. And the best part of this is not only can a target be enemies, but a target can also be barriers and ice walls, etc. So that's awesome. The fact that you can break down a barrier with the quickness if it is below half, that is a great ability. So Echo, to me, that's already OP. Let's see what happens. And Jeff Kaplan did say, by the way, there are a lot of tuners a lot of knobs that they have in order to balance the character, the hero, because a lot of people in the chat, especially as they were watching Tim's stream, were saying, oh my gosh, this is the most OP character ever. Let me get to the ultimate and you will see exactly why. So the ultimate is called Duplicate, and basically, you ever play Mortal Kombat, Shang Tsung? Exact same idea. You have the ability with your ultimate to become one of the enemy heroes for 15 seconds. You can pick any of them. You become the enemy hero for 15 seconds. And you have all of their abilities, obviously. You look different, so it's clearly, the enemy will clearly know that it is Echo as a hero. But the other thing is, the ult gauge is super fast for that 15 seconds, so you can get a lot of ultimates, which with whatever hero you choose, you can have several of them because that gauge fills very quickly in that 15 seconds. So that's going to be very interesting to see. Jeff Kaplan talked about how even in Overwatch League, where you have different characters not necessarily playing, definitely by role, now you'll be able to see them possibly with Echo for at least that 15 seconds play heroes that they don't normally play that would suit the situations best. So for me, that ultimate is incredible. I really am looking forward to seeing how pros play this hero and also how often this hero is picked. I feel like this is going to be a very strong hero. I feel like it could absolutely be used well above 10% in Overwatch League, and I think that Echo will consistently be, once it's released anyway, it will be among the heroes possible to be banned on any given week, because I think it's going to be used a lot and definitely used by the casual player as well. So the other thing about the ultimate is that once you use it, you go back to full health. So you can use the ultimate as a way to stay alive. And also, if you happen to die as a character as a hero in that 15 seconds, you revert back to Echo and you actually don't die. So the ultimate is very strong for those two other reasons there as well. The stream itself that TimTheTatman conducted with Jeff Kaplan. It was very successful. There was about 135,000 people watching at its peak, at least from what I saw, but consistently in the six figures in terms of viewership for this stream. So from a reach perspective, this was very successful, and chat was lighting up about Echo's abilities, and understandably so, because like I said, this sounds OP. Now my question to you is, does it sound OP to you? Let us know in the comments below. Based on what you've heard of Echo's abilities, what do you think about this hero? How do you think it will fit in the landscape of Overwatch, and how frequently do you think it will be selected in Overwatch League?